How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day and yet another amazing day to look forward to the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today's going to be a pretty interesting video because I am going to look at some unconfirmed minimum and recommended requirements for the graphics settings, for the spec settings for the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm getting this from the systemrequirementslab.com, which is a very, I'd say, reliable place, even though we don't have any confirmed specs on what you need for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is going to be a non-confirmed spec requirement video, but it's probably going to be relatively close. So let's get right into it. Okay, so for the minimum specs, we're going to start off with the CPU, the Intel Core i5-3570. Or the AMD FX8370 or better. That is for the minimum requirement, so this is going to give you probably on the low settings and everything. So, and for RAM they would suggest 8 GB. I'd probably suggest 16 because flight simulators are very RAM intensive and CPU intensive, so that's one thing that you might want to invest in. Operating system Windows 10 or 64-bit, and 64-bit I mean. Which is probably everyone has that because it was a free upgrade. Video card, the Radeon R9 380 or the GTX 960, which I used to have, which I honestly didn't like that much. It wasn't very great, but if you do have that, then I guess you're in luck because you might be able to achieve the requirements for the minimum specs on Flight Simulator if these are confirmed again. And it says dedicated video RAM of at least 2000 megabytes, so 2 gigabytes, which you do get with the 960. And let's move on to the recommended requirements. So this is, you're probably gonna get medium to high video settings, and most of the Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be in the cloud, so you're looking for not that much power behind everything because most of the textures are going to be loaded from the cloud, so you're just going to need a lot of internet speed, which is one big requirement for the game. You need a very consistent download speed. So for the recommended requirements, you're looking for the CPU, the Intel Core i7 7700K or the AMD Ryzen 7 1700 or better. I currently have a i7 5820K and I'm upgrading to the AMD Ryzen 9 3950X, which is a 16 core processor, which is going to be pretty great. For RAM, they're saying 12 gigabytes, which is a weird number. I'd recommend 16 gigabytes. I'm upgrading to 64 gigabytes, which might be a little bit overkill, but you know me, I like it. Video card, the Radeon RX 470 or the GeForce GTX 1070 or better. I currently have a 1080 and I'm going to keep it like that until the new 3000 series come out, which is probably going to be coming out in the summer or later on in this year. And dedicated video RAM is about 4 GB. I currently have 8, so that is plenty enough, I guess. Again, like I said, these are not confirmed specs. We are looking at a time scale here, so soon we will be getting more infos like on the 6th, so I hope you're here on the 6th of February and looking forward to the update and seeing the new feedback snapshots. So I hope you're having a great day and have a good night. Bye.